Assalamu alaikum. My name is Aliza Nur Baloch from Faculty of Education, University of Sindh. So today my presentation topic is conceptualize school as a system input process output. Index definition conceptualize to form a concept of school, an institution for the teaching of children. System a regularly interacting or independent group of items forming a unified whole. Input something that is put in such as process, something going on. Output the amount of something produced by a person, machine, or industry. Introduction. The school takes care of the specialized aspects of education which parents themselves cannot provide. It exposes the young to the different branches of organized human knowledge found in the different disciplines. The school, through its instruments, particularly teachers, are expected to support the parents in the goal of helping the young develop in all aspects spiritual, moral, intellectual, social, cultural, psychological, and conceptualized. It can be become the effective and productive for contributing in the school. Conceptualizing phase is one useful way of looking at a school is to view it as a production system. One of the characteristics of all system activities is the transformation of the input through the systems, processes, and structure into an output. Conceptualize school as a system input, process, and output. As input system. School system use four kinds of inputs or resources from the environment: human resources, financial resources, physical resources, and information resources. Human resources include administrative and staff talent, labor, teachers, knowledge, and the like. Financial resources are the capital the school district uses to finance both ongoing and long-term operations. Physical resources include supplies, materials, facilities, and equipment which are in use for teachers and the children's. Information resources are knowledge, curricular data, and other kinds of information utilized by the schools or district schools. For example, inputs provide training to train teachers, students, training materials, classrooms, funding, and paper and pencils. Inputs can also be major forces that influence the organization and its product and services for being a good for school system. As process. This transformation process includes the internal operation of the organization and its system of operational management. Some components of the conceptualized school system of operational management include the technical competence of school administrators and other staff, their plans of operation, and their ability to cope with change. Tasks performed by a school administrator within the organization's structure will affect the school district's outputs. Processes or activities or are series of activities conducted by the organization, product, or service that manipulate the various inputs to achieve the overall desired goal of the organization, product, or service. School processes data refers to the evidence of how schools accomplish their goals. Because education goes beyond just telling students what they are expected to know, it's important to clearly describe the teaching processes to avoid omitting any of necessary data. Steps in the process of educating students may include selecting curriculum content that aligns with educational standards, using a variety of instructional methods to meet different learning styles, evaluating and assessing student mystery, creating supplementary educational programming, and teaching the philosophy, goals, mission, or guiding principles of the school. As output, it is the principal's job to secure and use inputs to the schools, transform them while considering external variables to produce outputs. In social systems, outputs are the attainment of goals or objectives of the school district and are represented by the products, results, outcomes, or accomplishments of the system. Although the kinds of outputs will vary with a specific school, they usually include one or more of the growth and achievement levels of students in school society relations and job satisfaction. A school must provide that satisfaction to the members of the school community beyond the psychological needs, salary, working conditions, job security. Schools must provide for employees' need for acceptance, esteem, and perhaps even self actualization. By this, they become a motivated and also committed a workforce capable of performing at maximum levels. Schools' outputs are the direct effects on the students in relation to their knowledge acquisition, skills, beliefs, and attitudes. Ease of evaluation means that the most frequent measures of outputs are examination results and test scores. Elements of a school as a system: input, process, and output. As an input system: classroom design, rules, disciplines, scheduling, organization, instructional technique, communication. As process system: curriculum, instruction, evaluation, assessment, alignment, materials, intervention, and administration. Output: quality leadership, having high expectations, goals, and directions, secure school, organized school. Characteristics of effective school is the input, process, output. Number one, a clear and shared focus. Number two, high standards and expectations for all students. Number three, effective schools and leadership. Number four, high levels of collaboration and communication. Number five, curriculum, instruction, and assessments aligned with state standards. Number six, frequent monitoring of learning and teaching. Number seven, focused professional development. Number eight, supportive learning environment. Number nine, high level of family and community involvement. My point of view about school system: input, process, output. School is an institution for educating children. The system of school should be in that aspect every student must learn effectively and teachers should do their job effectively and can achieve their goals. School is essential in life. Starting from birth, we learn to breathe, to walk, to talk, to crawl, how to treat other people, to remember our manners. But the real education process begins in the primary school. Everything we do is a learning process, whether it is an easy task that we do in everyday life to something more difficult. We always learn how to overcome whatever comes our way. Education and school is a huge part of this and the reason why I value it. I believe education in the school where we become educated for us to learn how the world works. It's a way in which we can better ourselves and the environment around us if we choose to let this happen. The school as systems allows us to explore every aspect of life and can lead us to anywhere we want to go in life. Education is having a thirst for knowledge and the ambition to take your learning to the next level. Life is a learning experience and education is an important part of this. Importance: a conceptualized school system is a set of interrelated elements functioning as a unit to achieve a specific purpose. Within this is interaction between the elements and forces in the internal and external environments of the system. The school is an open social system that has parts and the parts interact within the internal environment and it responds to elements in the external environment. Parts of the basic social system are inputs, teaching and learning processes, outputs, feedback, environments. Inputs are the human materials, financial or information resources used in the teaching and learning process. Teaching and learning process involve the interaction between and among the parts. Outputs are the graduates and or services produced. Feedback encompasses information concerning the outputs or the teaching and learning processes that influence decision making and the selection of inputs during the next academic year. Environment compresses the external environment of the school, including the social, political, and economical forces that impinge on the school's operation. All parts of the system are interdependent and subject to influence by any other part. Conclusion: open systems theory has profoundly altered how we understand schools as organizations and the demands placed upon educational leaders. Treating schools as if they are independent of their environment would lead to wide misperceptions of the driving factors behind organizational change. The conceptualized school system as an input, process, and output can be too much effective for any school. Input represent the raw materials appropriate from the environment and introduced into the system according to specifications called for by the intent product. The outcomes of system action by invariability evaluated by the consumers of the product. The system has to provide for a continuous assessment of its output through feedback so that needed adjustment can be made at any point in the process. In the production system, we usually begin with a conception of the output defining its specifications or identifying characteristics. The overall goals of an organization are usually described in terms of its mission or purpose. In addition, many organizations often associate a vision or clear depiction of what the organization or its customers will look like when working successfully at some point in the future. The mission, vision, and strategic goals are usually determined during strategic planning. Thus, strategic planning is an important responsibility of the role of organization's leaders. Note that an organization can have goals in a variety of dimensions. For example, goals regarding activities of the organization, activities of customers, or impacts on customers. These impacts are often referred to as outcomes. See later on below. The end. Thank you.